Hi, girls. Today we're going to be talking about reported speech. It's your Unit 9 grammar. I'd like you guys to look at the following example. There's two people talking, and the guy tells the girl, I'll call you tomorrow. And that was on Friday night. So on Tuesday, the girl is complaining to her friend, and she says, he said that he would call me the next day, and he never did. So that's why she's upset. So reported speech is something that we do a lot. Okay, today we're just going to be looking on specifically how to do it. All right. So first, before talking about reported speech, we need to know the difference between reported speech and direct speech. So direct speech is a sentence in which the exact words spoken are reproduced in speech marks, also known as quotation marks or inverted commas. For example, you'll never guess what I've seen, said Sam excitedly. What's that? Asked Louis. So here, the quotation, anything between quotation marks, is something that a person has said directly. Okay? And this is what we call direct speech. Someone said it. Okay? With reported speech, it's when we talk about what somebody else said. So here, for example, we have the direct speech. I've been to London 3 times. How would we switch this to reported speech? She said she had been to London 3 times. So if you could see the difference, I've been, she had been, okay? And this is basically just talking about what the person said. So when changing direct speech to reported speech, we have to remember the following rules. Number 1, we must change the verb, okay, as you saw in the previous example. We also need to change the pronouns and possessive adjectives. So, like you also saw in the first one, I becomes she, okay, because I'm not the one speaking, I'm saying what she said. Okay, so we need to change the pronouns and possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives like my bag becomes her bag. Number 3, we mustn't use inverted commas or quotation marks in reported speech. So, like you saw the quotation marks, okay, that's only for direct speech. But in reported speech, we don't need to use them. We're not allowed to use them. Okay? And finally, we can omit that from the sentence. So, instead of saying she said that, we could say she said she had been. Okay, so directly. We don't need to use that. We can if we want to. So, girls, we can change any tense in direct speech to reported speech. So let's look at the following. Okay, so in present simple, direct speech, we need to change it to past simple. So let's look at the first example here. She always wears a coat. This is present simple direct speech. And it would need to change to past simple. So he said that, we don't need to put that, but we can if we want. He said that she always wore a coat. So here, girls, the she didn't change because this is something he said. Okay, she always wore. This is what I need you guys to pay attention to. That the verb wears in present simple changes in reported speech to wore, past simple. Present continuous direct speech. I'm looking for my keys. How would this change in reported speech? It would change to past continuous. She said that she was looking for her keys. So instead of am looking, it becomes was looking. Present perfect changes to past perfect in reported speech. She has written 3 letters for her friend. He said that she had written 3 letters for her friend. Okay, so has written changes to had written. Past simple changes to past perfect. My friend gave me a chocolate bar. He said that his friend had given him a bar of chocolate. So gave becomes had given. And finally, will, future will, turns to would. I will finish my report in 2 days. He said that he would finish his report in 2 days. I believe it's simple enough, okay? Now, this is looking at the pronouns, how they change. So I, in direct speech, would be either she or he, okay? My would be her or his, okay? And me would be her or him. You would be I. So if someone said, or if I told you, you can ask me questions at any time, you would tell your mother, Miss Iman said that I could ask her questions at any time. So the can turns to could, right? So present simple to past simple. And you would turn to I because I was talking to you. All right. We have we turns to they. They stays the same. He stays the same. She stays the same. So does it. So we have the example here. You should go to my office. She said that I should go to her office. I don't know him. He said that he didn't know you. Okay. Now here's another example. I fell down the stairs. So fell is past simple, and we know that past simple turns to past perfect, okay? So here, I fell down the stairs. So his friend tells his sister, okay? He said that he had fallen down the stairs. So, girls, that's basically your lesson for today. For homework, please complete Pupils Book pages 84 and 85, exercises 4 through 8, and workbook pages 64 and 65, exercise 3 and 5. This is due on Monday. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will answer you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.